Hey everyone, welcome back to Ontario Gardening. Today we're going to make wine jelly, and it's one of the easiest jellies to make because there's really no prep work except for opening a bottle of wine. So it only takes 4 ingredients. We've got half a cup of lemon juice, 4.5 cups of white sugar, a package of powdered pectin, and 3.5 cups of wine. So I'm using a Blackberry Merlot. It's very sweet. It tastes like grape juice, so I thought it would be a really good jelly. So let's get making this on the stove. So if for anyone that's super new to canning, you're also going to need your sterilized jam jars. I'm using 250 milliliter jam jars here. And then you're going to need your lids that are a little bit softened in some water, some hot water on the stove, a pot of boiling water to process, and a pot to actually make the jam in. You can also use a ladle and a funnel to get the jam into the jars. And a pair of canning tongs also comes in handy for getting the hot jars out of the water, but you can use a regular pair of tongs as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to add your 3.5 cups of wine to your pot on the stove. To that we are going to add your half a cup of lemon juice and your pack of powdered pectin, we're going to turn our stove onto a high setting, and we're going to stir this, and we're bringing it to a boil. So stir it really well, get that pectin really well stirred in there, and then we're going to leave it until it gets to a boil and stirring it frequently. Now that we've got our wine up to a rolling boil, we are going to add that 4.5 cups of white sugar. And then we're going to stir that in, making sure you're getting all that sugar from the bottom of the pan so it doesn't burn. And then we are going to get this right back up to another boil. So it's going to take a couple minutes, and you're going to want to keep stirring that so, like I said, that sugar doesn't burn to the bottom. And once we get it to a boil, we'll go from there. Now that this is up to a full rolling boil, we're going to let it boil for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then we're going to take it off the heat. Okay, so now it's been boiling for about 1.5 minutes, and we're going to take that off of the heat. And now we are going to take our hot jelly and we are going to funnel it into our jam jars, leaving about a 1/4 inch head space. So let's go ahead and do that. And then once you've done that, we're going to take a damp or a wet cloth, and we are going to wipe the rims for any debris to make sure that that seal gets a nice good stick. And then we're going to come in and we are going to get a lid from our water. Throw that on there. And then we are going to put our band on it. And you only want the band about finger tight. You don't want to over tighten it or it risks the jar exploding in the process there. So just be careful because everything's hot. The jar is hot, the jelly's hot, the lid's hot, so you might want to use mitts to do this. And then we're going to throw these in the boiling water, and we're going to process them for 5 minutes. And now that it's done processing in here for 5 minutes, I'm going to take them out and we will show you the finished product. And there we are. A batch of wine jelly. Super, super simple. Great Christmas gift. Join us next time. See what else we're cooking in the kitchen and doing in the garden. Talk to you later. Bye.